A little birdie told me that we are experiencing a surge of hotness in Nigeria. People in Abuja are crying out everywhere. And I think this is just the tutorial you need. This is just the outfit. Like, you can make dozens of these and just wear it all through the week. Please keep watching. You're welcome to Soul Junkies. And for today, we just need 1 yard for the top and 1 yard for the shorts, depending on your size. I'm a small size, and I'm going to be using hip measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches just to create that wide effect. That's a bougie effect. Is not a fitted trouser, it's not a fitted short, sorry. So the first thing I'm going to mark the hem. I'm using 2 inches for the hem, and from the hem I'm going to take my length, the length of my short. I'm using 16 inches. If yours is shorter, you can make it shorter, and if it's longer, you can make it longer. So I just marked out 18 inches. I marked out 16 inches, and then from the 16 inches I mark out 10 inches crotch. I'm using 10 inches. So if you are hip 34, 35, 36, 37, you can actually use that 10 inches. And then, like I said, 10 inches plus 2 extra inches is what we're using as our hip measurement for the shorts, because it is a free size short. It is not too big like the jumbo pant, but it is just free enough to allow someone to actually share. Like, it is free, it is bougie. So whatever I used as that my hip length, which hip measurement, which is hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches, is what I'll be using as my ankle tie round. That's the hem of the hem of the short. I'm going to be using whatever I used as my hip line. So I'm taking 1 inch from both sides of the waist, to that will reduce the bulkiness in front. I'm not going to reduce it from the back, I'm just reducing it from the front. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, from that 2 inches extension, I'm just going to connect it to the waistline of the front. Please, if you haven't seen any of my videos where I show you how to cut trouser, please do well to go back if this doesn't make so much sense, but it should, because we're just folding the two fabric together, the both back and the front together. I'll cut the back out first, then I'll cut out the front. You can see how I am cutting out the front. I'll just minus 2 fabric, take away 2 fabric aside, and then cut the rest. So that front part, I'm just using 1/2 inch to trim it down a bit, and then all the markings for the front, I'm going to cut that out. So but first I have to open the side so that I can set the back aside, so I don't make any mistake. So now I'm done. I'm just going to cut out that 1 inch. You see what I did there? It is not tricky at all. It is just easy to follow. So now we're done with the back and the front. I'm just going to set it aside, and I'm going to cut this top part as the band. This top part as the band. If it is not enough, you can add it up with the little pieces you have left, but I'm assuring you that 1 yard will just do the trick if you are a small size like me. But if not, 1.5, 2 yards at most. No matter how extra large you are, 2 yards should be enough for a short like this. So now you're done. I'm just going to cut out a simple small pocket for this. Like I said, we've cut trouser short many times on this channel. What makes this special is that it is free sized. So we're done cutting the shorts. The next thing is we're going to mark out the top. So what I'm showing you here is how I folded. So what I'm going to use to fold is bust measurement plus 2 inches, bust measurement plus 2 inches. And for this particular tutorial, the bust measurement is 33 plus 2 inches. You have about 8 1/4 plus 2 inches. That's 10 1/4. So that's what I used to fold. Then once you are done, after folding you fold again on the lengthwise to get the length that you want. The length for this top is 16 inches as well. The short is 16 inches while the length of the top is 16 inches. So I'm going to fold in by 18 inches. You see why. So I'm going to take 1 inch shoulder slant, making my my outfit short by 1 inch. My 18 inches will drop to 17 inches once I mark my shoulder. Do you understand? Then whatever I have left, I'll use ½ inch to join the shoulder, and then I'll use ½ inch to do the hem. So that's just what I did. So please just follow me. The neckline I used is 4 inches by 1.5 for the back and 4 inches by 3 inches at the front. Like I said earlier, we're cutting this this top together, the back and the front together. It is not a big deal. If you've watched several of our videos, you see how we did that without actually making any mistake. You mark out your bust measurement and then you add the 2 inches allowance to it, and then you connect all the points of your markings just like I am doing. Please, if you haven't gotten armhole curve, you can get a French curve. It's far cheaper and it comes in a set. You can get multiple rulers in one. Just have something curvy to always create your curve. And that hem was exactly what I put on my bust line that I put at that hem. So here I'm just measuring the armhole, so when I'm cutting the sleeve, I won't have any issue. So I'm just done with that. I'm just going to cut it out. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share our video, share our video to your friends on Facebook, on Instagram, on WhatsApp. Let them know that something great is going on this channel. We are increasing our wardrobe. In the year, we are going to reduce how much we spend buying clothes and make them ourselves. Let's see how far we've gone. So far in the year, we've made a lot of dresses. So the next thing I'm going to cut now is our sleeve. So I'm just folding the fabric like so. I already measured, it is 8 inches. So if you want sleeve longer than 8 inches, you can actually do well to adjust that size for yourself. So I'm just cutting it out. Like I said earlier, we've cut sleeve several times. I've shown you how to cut sleeve. So I'm just, that measurement that I took earlier of the armhole, I'm just marking it out on this sleeve line. It's easier that way. There will be no mistakes. There will be no shortage on the armhole for the sleeve. There will be no shortage of sleeve or excess of armhole. So I just measured and I'm cutting out. So once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to set it aside. I'm just going to notch the midpoint so that by the time I get to the sewing machine, I won't be looking for where the midpoint of my pieces is. So now I'm just going to show you that the first thing you're going to do once we get over to the sewing machine is to sew the shoulders. You are going to sew the shoulders and then you are going to weave it if you have a weaving machine. So when you're done with that, you set that aside. And then for the sleeve, I decided I was just going to add a little twist to it, a little dash of color to the sleeve. So what I did, if you look at the picture on the thumbnail very carefully, you see that there was an attachment. Though from the fabric, there was an attachment at the hem of the sleeve like a band. So I just decided to use this to create a pop on the entire look. It's going to be at the sleeve, and I'm also going to use it as the bias for the neckline. You get that's just that. So I'm going to show you how to bias it. You're going to I'm back from the sewing machine where I joined the shoulders. So the next thing now is to bias the neckline. So you are going to, when you're using bias, it depends. If you want it to show, you you sew from the back to the front, and if you don't want it to show, you sew from the front to the back, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So now we're done. We've biased the neckline. See how it is popping. That's just how creative you can be when you are making clothes for yourself. If it was for a customer, you have to make it exactly the way the customer wants it, but if it is for you, you can creatively add a twist to your design as you go. So I'm showing you that this is what you do. You just attach it to the band. What I did was to conceal the rough edges at the hem, like you see me do. I'm back from the sewing machine. You can see how beautiful and how neatly done it is. So the next thing now is to join it at the side. Please, if you haven't subscribe. It's going to be one of the best things you do this week. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let us hear if you try out our tutorial. If the tutorial was helpful to you, please let us know in the comment section. It will really mean a lot to us that all these nights, all these days of sacrifices, they are not just a waste. Please let us know how we are blessing and helping you, because it is going to be our pleasure to hear from you. So we are just going to join this side. You are going to weave it. You see, I've joined this side, I've weaved it, and I weaved the hem as well. We just have half an inch at that hem to work with. So once you weave it, it will be actually easier to do it whichever length you want. So I just folded it very tiny. That half inch that was added that we have for the folding of the hem, and that is what we will do. So if you've watched this far, you can see what I'm just trying to see the length, just to know how much is left for me to fold with. Now that I know, I'll just take it over to the sewing machine and allow hem, and that will be all. You can see this is how beautiful it came out. We've made our short. I didn't show the video of how the short was made, because we have video of how we've made trousers, and that sewing would just work. So please, if you want to see, you can go over to the page. I'm going to drop a link for you. I just attached the rope. It wasn't a big deal. There was no eyelet or hole where it passed through. It is just aesthetic. It is just for the beauty. It is just to add an additional beauty to that part. There was nothing special. So please, this was the outcome. It really, really, really looked great. Just imagine, just on this day, I made like 3 pieces for myself, and it came out pretty well. So please, if you're going to make for yourself, let us know how well this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. Keep a date with us on our next upload. Thank you. We love you. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It is good. Bye.